What's up, my friends? It's me, Chris, again. It's been a few days. Actually been a while since I've done a video. I've been crazy busy getting a lot of music done and other things. Other than that, all's going well. I think things are starting to open up and not losing my mind as much, and hopefully you guys aren't as well. Hopefully where you're at, they're opening things up more. I know some states are being a little hard-headed. I think, my opinion is I think it's time to open some things up. Take the right precautions, but, open some things up. People should be able to get back to work and be able to do this, and I think we can. But other than that, things are going well. Still leaving this area here. My desk area where the refrigerator is, just kind of leaving it open, I think. Right now, I'm not going to get in a hurry to get anything there yet. I want to kind of figure out what I want to do. First of all, the window is in and everything, the kit and everything with that, so we're figuring out about getting the window in here sometime this week. Air conditioning still hasn't arrived. That'll be a few weeks. The condenser will probably arrive long before the AC, the inside evaporator, does. So that's the condenser is the hardest part of this thing. And as I said, I'm going to do an extensive video on how I install that thing and talk a lot about it, because there is not a video out there on the internet at all. There's just not a video about the install or showing in detail and how that air conditioning unit is installed. And if no one else does it, I mean, I've got to do it. I'm doing it anyway. I really am, because not a lot of people know about these 12-volt ACs, and I think I've talked more about that, and I'll talk further about the differences. I pretty much exhausted my efforts of finding some AC unit that's 12 volt, and honestly, Cruising Comfort is the only true 12 volt AC system in the world right now. If there's any out there, they're not talking about it much. There's something called King Tech. It's a rooftop AC, but that's 110 volt compressor, by the way, guys. There's just a converter inside where 12 volt powers it, and it's pulling a lot more amps. So remember, that King Tech isn't exactly a true 12 volt. I've learned that. Hate to break that news to you if you were looking at that as a rooftop. But still, that's not a bad AC unit. Don't get me wrong. People are using that. It's just going to pull a lot more amps and a lot more amp hours on that deal. So other than that, things are going well. Like I said, I was getting a lot of music done. My car, I was looking to getting some scratches out of it with a technique with wet sandpaper the other day, and started cranking on it, man, and realized that the packet from AutoZone, if you ever wet sanded a car, like paint carefully, just don't do it if you don't know what you're doing. You can't go over 5,000 grit, but you need to stay around 3,000 grit sandpaper. It's a wet sanding paper. So be very careful what you're doing. Ended up, there was a lot higher grit of sandpaper in the packet that wasn't. So I will never trust, without looking at it, wet sandpaper from AutoZone ever again. Just, oh my God. It looked like a kid did Etch-a-Sketch on the side of my car. It was so bad. Oh God. So I was sure I ruined the paint. So I ended up getting a orbital buffer, a buddy of mine helping me, and just really that orbital buffer and some polish and putting a good hand wax, and we managed to get it fixed and buffed out. Thank God. Man, that paint job on that car would not have been anything I wanted to spend money on right now, that's for sure. Oh God. But other than that, excitement, all is going well. I wanted to, one thing I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to show some video of it, but I think I got up and showed video of my roof and how I mounted my solar panels. I was going to talk about, those Renogy brackets. They're amazing. And I think I'm going to do a video later and just talk further about some things about VHB tape and these guys. You'll see videos if any of you guys are looking at how to mount solar panels. You'll see a lot of people mounting them with just VHB tape, and though that's good, I don't know, the back of my mind, there were still some things I was worried about on that, and I'll talk further about that. I think I'm gonna get on a ladder and show my solar panels and the brackets and talk further about that. I use VHB tape, but I also use some other things, and I'll talk further about that later. So, but I haven't gotten on here and rapped in a while. Sometimes you get so busy, not much to talk about. I mean, I can't wait to get doing some traveling. It'll give a lot more reason to get on here and talk. I mean, some people get on here and do it anyway. So, but other than that, van life itself is going great. I love it. It's not full on, even it's parked in my dad's driveway, but I'm in it. I'm staying in it. It's just some kind of back and forth with the house. I'm using my dad's office for doing music for studio work. Yeah, I could do it anywhere. However, I can't. Starbucks isn't open, and it's either there or the van here. And other than that, we're getting a lot of music done, making it happen. So there'll be more to talk about on that when we get this window put in. There's a lot of videos out on that, but only 1 or 2 of the window that I'm putting in. So I'll probably go detail on the actual window that I'm getting. The window that I'm getting in the van here is what they call an AMA. AMA is the brand. It's a AMA half slider, as they call it. It's the passenger side sliding door. I bought it from a company called Van Windows Direct. They're out of Victorville, California, which is Apple Valley, Victorville, right outside of Barstow, California. Kind of in where 40 meets I-15, that area. But that part of the Californian, Arizona border area. But it's a pretty good company. I mean, the customer service was great. They got that. I didn't realize they needed a kit for that window. They got that thing to me pretty quickly. I thought everything was in the box, and it really wasn't. And I haven't unboxed the window yet. I've got to get that done. It was packaged very well. Looks like it's those swimming pool noodles all around it and a lot of foam. So I guess you got to do that the way these things are shipped today. So, but it's like a flush slider half. It has a screen in it. When it's shut in the distance, you don't even know. It's kind of a sliding RV window. You can't even tell it. I was going to get what they called a C.R. Lawrence that came out, kind of the RV style, and it would have been cool, but that style of window just kind of screamed RV, and I don't know, it didn't have the screen feature with it, and I don't know if I could have gotten it. I felt like it's something I really didn't need. I think the slider was fine, so we're going to go with that. It will be fun getting that in. I think the hardest part is just cutting out the inset here on the door where there's that template and trying to get that. That's going to take some time in the prep work, and then we get the window in. So we shall see on that deal. Anyway, other than that, I'm going to hop off here. It's kind of late, and I'll keep you posted as time goes on about everything. Other than that, guys, be cool. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Be cool. Bye.